We got a very special guest today. Nick Turturro is here. Let's talk Yanks.
Talking Yanks with old John Boy and Jake. Recaps galore, weekly
It's nice.
awards,
Like it.
stat lines, steaming
A
hot
little corny,
takes.
but it's like it.
It's a little
Your
corny.
Yankees news from these two fine dudes. It's time for Talking Yanks. Talking Yanks with old John Boy and Jake. Talking Yanks with old John Boy and Jake.
Hello and
Hey.
welcome. We're going to have some fun today. Nick Turturro is here in the office. We just filmed another fun. Can I promote that? Bridge
Sure.
Street Pizza?
Yeah, delivering happiness.
Delivering happiness. When do we know when that's coming out? I don't want to.
Yeah.
Early October,
Early
October-ish.
October.
We'll keep an eye out for that, and
Yeah.
we're going to promote that too. But I want to talk some Yanks with you because that's what we like.
That's right.
How you doing?
I'm good. I'm excited. The Yankees are in good position right now. There's a lot of hope in the air right now, but still cautious. 2 games out. Outside chance for the division, but realistically, it looks like the first wild card. But, if we could sneak that division, we could not have the stress of a wild card round, maybe with the Red Sox, which I don't like.
Those wild card games, man. That's a feeling that no fan should have to go through. There is a little Yankees theory that if the Yankees do go to the wild card and they make it through, Judge stays hot because there's like a Judge rest theory going around because every time or last year going in the postseason, he kind of started the series slow, and as they went, they got a little better. So I don't know. Maybe I'm grabbing on the straws there.
No, there's something to sitting around with baseball could be the kiss of death. I always
Right.
worry about, how flat you're going to be. And even last year, like you said, it took Judge a little while to get going. Then he did get going a little bit against Cleveland. But sometimes, playing is more of a godsend than sitting around and then you're flat as a button.
Right.
You win 100 games, and we've seen that with the Orioles, with other teams. Boom, you're gone. You're out. So I'm a little worried about that, but, you just worry about those 3 games because you got to win the first game.
Right.
But having Max Fried now, he's coming around. He's pitching like a stud. So I feel good about him as a number 1, and Rodon has been pitching pretty good. I don't know who the number 3 would be. Probably would be
Who would you
Hill.
go with?
I probably would go with Hill because he's got a little more experience, and
Yeah.
maybe put Schlittler in the bullpen. I do like him a lot.
Yeah.
And I'm not a big fan of Warren, but he is young too.
Yeah.
So, but that bullpen is starting to shape up a little better. I do like Bednar closing. I think Devin Williams is actually looking
He's been
good in
pitching
the 8th.
better lately.
Yeah. Hey, listen, he's got good stuff. If he just trusts it,
Yeah.
just trust it. Maybe the 9th inning here is too much pressure for him.
Well, that was it was something Jimmy dug up. Like he's been an amazing reliever. There's an argument he's been one of the best relievers this decade if you're just going ERA and appearances. He doesn't have a ton of saves, which Milwaukee's a different place, and the 9th inning's a different place. So either way, for this year, it is what it is.
Right.
And like he still has a chance. It's starting to become that time of year where it's like, hey man, Devin, you put together like Clay Holmes left kind of on a high note. Like
Right.
Clay gave us a good postseason, and it was like, hey man, like it was the defense was kind of the problem, and that showed itself.
Hey,
But Clay pitched well.
you're right.
And
And
Devin can do that.
if he does that now and in October, all is forgotten. All is forgiven as far as what kind of uneven year this has been. And it's been a insane roller coaster ride
Crazy.
of a team. It really has been on so many levels. So they're almost winning 90 games here. So they've kind of put together a nice run. They beat some of the good teams that they had to. They're beating up on some of these lesser teams. Maybe they win 6 out of 7, 5 out of 6 this week. Who knows? Right. I mean, I would like to see Weaver start to show a little more confidence on the mound. I think his confidence, I look at his body language, he doesn't quite believe, he doesn't have the conviction out there. That's what I'm thinking. How could you, lose it that quick, because he was so confident last year. He wasn't throwing that high fastball. This year, he's living on the edges, and we need him. We need that Weaver back for the postseason because, you don't know where to start if you're going to get 6 or 7. But
I still believe in Weave. He the last 2 outings that really mattered Last series, he came in a big spot. He did his job. He came in, finished that inning. And then the Red Sox series, he came in, he got those 2 strikeouts that I think he feeds off the juice. And I think he's probably been overworked the past couple years. So a couple rest days and like the moment's not going to be too big for him. And I'll take that. I'll take that.
I agree with you because he's got that clutch gene in him. He's not afraid.
Right.
And I don't think he's a head case. And, you got to get these guys in the right spot, mate. And hopefully Devin Williams is looking really good in the 8th. And Bednar, he's a dog. He is. You can tell he's not afraid.
Is there anything you need to see this final week? Is it kind of? I mean, that's the weird thing that really tortured us with this Yankees team for a little bit is you go around the diamond and you like a lot of the guys. It's like you start going around the horn and you're like, okay, there's a couple question marks. And then you do the top of the rotation and you're like, man, Fried Rodon's a pretty good 1-2 punch. And we just talked about the bullpen. Is there anything this next week that can change how you feel? Is it just if they somehow win the division?
I think if they just play well and they just play really well and continue to play well. So if they have to play next week, that they're in good shape and they're sharp. And, the outfield right now, that's a solid outfield. Bellinger in left, Grisham in center, Judge in right. I like that outfield. I think Ben Rice is like the X factor as a hitter.
We saw that.
But I worry about him playing first base in the postseason a little bit. I mean, you got a situation there. Do you catch him or you catch Wells, who's come around too now?
Right.
Wells has come around. McMahon is a stud at third, strikes out a lot, but I'll live with it because his defense is great. What do you do at shortstop? Volpe seems to be playing a little better since Caballero maybe lit a fire under him. So
competition.
A little competition is good.
I think so.
So I don't know. They're in a good place. I would say just finish strong. If we get the division, that's a big bonus because then we don't have to have the stress of playing the Red Sox. Even the Astros, like all of a sudden the Guardians are back.
Right?
They always show up.
Baseball, man. They
Unbelievable.
always show up.
I mean, how fun was Cleveland? You were in Cleveland last year, right?
Yeah, man.
That was great. Were you there?
Year?
I was there games 3
and
and 4.
No, not last year.
Oh, my God.
That was a good time. Was it
Great
you and Lil
time.
Mo out there?
Little Mo was there. My son was there. Game 3 was unbelievable.
Yeah.
When Judge hit the home run off of, what's his name? Class A. I went bananas, man. And we tied it. And then, went ahead. And then big Christmas, man. I'll never forget the sound.
Yeah.
Oh my God. That was a draining game to lose. That they lost that game. I was in a steakhouse afterwards, and all these ESPN guys walked in. Eddie Perez and all these guys, Carl Ravage, and what's the other guy who talks baseball? I forget his name. He's got a whiny voice. Like, don't worry, the Yankees are going to win.
I don't want to start naming names.
Tim Kirchin. I like him.
Okay. Yeah, he's good.
Nicky, don't
All-time
worry.
voice.
Yeah, great voice. Yeah. I even ran into Jim Bowden, and MLB guy, and he was like, don't worry, the Yankees are going to win. Just don't be too depressed. And then the next night was a wild game, too.
Right?
Wild game. And he hit one foul, too, that night that I said, oh, my God, not again. And then I went home for Game 5, and so I saw them celebrate on my couch. I didn't stay for the last one. Soto against the Indians. That was sometimes the playoffs are better than the World Series.
Yeah.
They're just great, the playoffs.
Well, it's the AL teams. You know them a little better. It feels like the stage is set. And I don't know. I guess we're coming off a.
Are you afraid of the Red Sox?
A little bit. I think that's just honest, man. They've dominated. So the last series we played against them helps. The fact that we won that series. If we didn't win that series, I would be. Yeah. Can't play them. Can't play them.
What do you think it is? You think sometimes it's just a team has your number? Or what do you think? Like sometimes, like with the Astros, like they just had the Astros were a little better too.
Astros in a way had everyone's number. They really had our number, which was tough. I think Boston. The thing that was scary this year was like, wait, Toronto and Boston are beating us up, and do they have the scouting report? Like they put in play a lot more. They take extra bases on us. Like, do they just know us that little bit more? That the Yankees winning that last Boston series was huge, and I say this in a not rude way, but I think Roman Anthony was like the next guy for them, and he kind of made Devers disappear a little bit. Now that he's gone, like Their team feels different. I do think we talked about this a little bit beforehand. The Red Sox smell the blood in the water with us. I think the Yankees are a better team than them.
Yeah.
I think the Red Sox know that. But that's when, if the Yankees have that bad error,
Right.
the Red Sox they turn into Dobermans and their ears just perk up and they're like, it's time. Like it's feeding time. So,
And you're right. That guy Roman, he's that quintessential next Red Sox
yes.
that's going to stick it to the Yankees.
Yes.
And then they have another guy who's a friend of mine, and he's just got that winning pedigree, is Bregman.
Yeah.
You know, when you see that guy Bregman on the field, you get nervous because you go, you know he's a winner.
Yeah.
He's just got it.
He's going to do.
And we don't have, I mean, all respectfully, we don't have a bunch of winners that we go, that guy is Paul O'Neill. That guy is Derek Jeter. You know what I mean? I'm just being honest. We have one guy who's a savage in the postseason, and that's Stanton.
That's Stan. I will say one guy who's different this year who plays winning baseball.
Bellinger.
Cody.
Yes. He is that kind of player.
Right?
Yes.
Right?
He
he
has a ring. It's kind of a tainted ring, but what's that COVID ring? Anyway, I will say I agree with you. He brings something different.
Yeah.
And he gets his bat. His 2-strike thing is great.
Yeah.
He
against
just does,
lefties, against righties.
He does a lot of things.
Yeah.
And even Grisham is like this guy with no
Nails.
heartbeat.
Nails.
He's clutch.
Yeah.
So we got a couple of guys that we didn't have last year. In a lot of ways, I think we could even be better if we get out of this stupid first round.
Right.
Because that's what really terrifies me.
I know.
Because I think if they win that first round, they're gonna be tough. They're gonna be really tough.
And hey, if the Red Sox could handle Toronto and we get hot,
What if we don't get the
gets
Red
interesting.
Sox? Who else is it we would get? Because right now there's a bunch of like scenarios, right?
Yeah, everything's out there in the AL.
So, like,
it
right
could
now-
be Tigers, it could be Guardians, it could be
Who-
if you give us an AL Central team, we've had good history there.
We have not done well against the Tigers either. That's another team that's beat us in the playoffs a bunch of times.
They're
We just-
scary.
I know they're like they got a good
They've
manager.
got an ace. They're punchy.
I worry about that manager.
Yeah.
You know, he's a good manager, that guy. You got to give it to him.
It matters.
Even with the,
Hey, I got one for you.
yeah.
We're becoming thick as thieves. Your son Nick is here. I kind of look like a knockoff version of your son. I'm wearing the shirt off your back.
Yeah,
You just gave me this.
That's right.
We're getting tight. If Yankee fans follow you online, they see you going nuts. And you've got that. And that's real. There's some people listening to you talk right now, and they're like, you know ball. And you're like a peaceful king. Like, I guess where's your dividing lines? Like, is it the game's on and you turn into a different cat? Or what is it? Yeah.
It's the games that are on. Because if you talk to me like this in a regular setting,
Right.
I know the game, I know the history, I know the Yankees inside out. I probably could talk like this all the time, but what gets all the fans going is that when I'm watching the game in between the lines, I completely lose it. Yeah,
I've seen
there's
that.
no,
I've seen that.
and it's not put on.
No.
It's
no,
not even
you're
like
a fan.
It's not even for like I see people like trying to imitate me now, and I'm like, I don't know what happens to me. I did it as a kid, turned
Yeah.
over couches and before social media, so I can't control myself.
Yeah.
When I'm watching the game, when I'm in it, so that's when it happens. So for a lot of these guys that don't like my rhetoric or whatever, it's just in the moment that I get so caught up. Like when you're having a fight with somebody,
Yes.
you say things you don't mean.
Yes.
It happens when you're talking to your wife, right? You said that. I said,
Right.
I was upset.
Right. You're in a
So
different
I'm
state.
upset in the game.
Yes.
So I'm just saying what I feel, what a lot of fans are feeling.
Yeah.
So they second it. But it's nothing personal.
Yeah.
Like we were talking about, like, I root for the uniform. I'm a Yankee fan.
Yes.
I don't care what anybody thinks about me, but I'm rooting for them. So when I'm upset or I'm seeing something that I don't like, I'm so mad I just vent. It's my therapy.
Right.
So I think people have the wrong impression of me, probably even players. Like, you don't know me.
Right.
You know me from stupid social media.
Right.
It's true. So you don't know what's in my heart. You know what kind of guy I am. And that I have nothing but 50 years of love for the Yankees. And I just want that clear that, I am a knowledgeable fan. I'll challenge anybody. I know because I watch every game and I've put the time in. So I've earned my stripes as a fan. You know what I mean? So that's why the real fans, they know. I mean, the wannabes, the fake fans, like you guys are real. You're a young generation. You haven't lived through all the stuff I have. But where that happens, it's stupid kind of insanity when I'm watching the game. I can't sometimes. I just can't. Even my wife would be like, don't scream. You promised not to scream. I go, yeah, I know. And then something happens.
And then you scream.
Yeah, and then I scream.
Hey, there's good screams too. That Ben Rice grand slam, I let out some noises I hadn't let out in a little while.
Right. And I mean, there's a lot of happy ones, and I know I shouldn't take my shirt off. I'm not in great shape. But, some people, don't take your shirt off.
I watch most games with my shirt off.
Yeah.
I watch most games with my shirt
and you
off.
guys, I see you guys, like, I know you guys are going just as nuts, but you hold it back a little bit. Or you guys walk the line better than me. Probably had somebody, trying to control.
Don't walk the line.
I don't know. I don't want to censor myself. Yeah. I mean, if I was doing it for a living and they put me on the air and they told me, hey, Nick, these are the parameters.
Right.
And you can't curse or you can't go completely ballistic. Yeah. I could control myself. You wouldn't have to worry me. I'm a professional actor. I know, you know how to behave, but this is not that. This is me watching.
Right.
And
right.
You're
being a fan.
Yes, and I've made it public. Point. And so I feel like the wrong image of who I really am is out there. Oh, that guy's insane. That guy's a lunatic. That guy's it. I'm like, no, I'm not. I am a lunatic fan, but I'm not a lunatic person.
Yeah.
So
no, and
I think like, maybe your audience, some people will understand that, but it's nothing but passion and love. There's no hate. It's just you're upset in the moment because you want the team to. They can't catch a ground ball or they can't play clean baseball. It drives you insane. Yes. Why? Why can't you just? Why do you? Why do you keep? Killing yourself and beating yourself. You're like, you're the Yankees. We haven't won much in the last 25 years. We can't live off our past. Yeah, I know with a 27. I understand, and I've had championships, but we haven't won in a long time. I mean, last year, all right, we made the World Series, but we didn't win.
Right.
So I'm all about us winning, man. I'm tired of this second place and, we were relevant, this. You watch this shit for 6 months. You sit there for 9 innings, 3.5 hours, and you're like, you're hot, you're drained, you're upset, your wife's mad at you. Like, what do you got to show for it? Nothing. But people like saying,
right,
stupid stuff about you.
People dunking on you for being a Yankee
dunking
fan.
On you for just being a Yankee fan. Sometimes you read the comments you shouldn't. Like, well, they're trolls anyway. Yeah. So I don't care because you're not a real fan. If you're a real fan, you could relate to me, and I'll relate to you. I mean, I've seen at ballpark stadiums. I like going on the road. Personally, I love going to see the Yankees on the road. I meet a lot of great baseball fans, right away, and you got something in common.
Yeah.
You love the game. I watch Little League with my grandson. It's like, you love the game. That's it. Once you lose that, then you got nothing.
Right.
It's too much of a business now. Everybody's so sensitive. Hey, you're a professional. You got to have some thick skin.
Right.
I'm in show business. I've been told, you're good, you suck, this, that. Sometimes you got to look in the mirror and go,
I did suck.
I did suck.
Yeah.
And I could be better. I forgot my lines today. I didn't know my shit.
Yeah.
I'll come back tomorrow, get off the canvas. It's how you get off the canvas. It's how you finish.
I think that's one of the misses from the Yankees right now is they. Like Will Warren, this is a perfect example. Will Warren had the ball go through his legs the other day, and he said, that's probably the worst play I've ever made in my life. And you know what, Will? That's okay, because it happens. It happens to everyone. Admit it. I did it. Move on.
Right.
Get better from it.
Right. But, I would even like to see something like, we haven't been playing good. I'm not saying they should say we suck, but hey,
right.
We got to do better.
Yeah.
When we got to do better. That killed me, that ground ball, or whatever. I'm like, These answers that are like, well, it's just baseball.
Right.
Nah, it's not just baseball. Come on.
Right. It's a mentality.
It's just a mentality that I don't care for, And I saw the Yankee teams when they won in the 90s, in the 70s. The mentality was different. And maybe that's because I come from those era. Oh. Maybe I relate to more of those guys than the guys today. These guys today, they're great players. They put the uniform on. I'm cheering for you. And then sometimes you do say some wild stuff, some crazy stuff, but it's only in the moment.
Yeah.
I'd go out and have it's just in the moment. It's nothing personal.
Well, it's why I asked, and it's why I was excited to do this with you, because the story, and we talk about it on Delivering Happiness. But we've mentioned it on here a few times. Seeing you after Game 5, we're just sad Yankee fans, and that was my first time, me and Jimmy's first time meeting you, and I was kind of expecting you to come out and be like, bleep them, bleep that guy. No, you're just a sad Yankee fan like us, and you're like, how do you not squeeze that ball? How do you not cover first? How do you not take it to first? And you're just a sad baseball Yankee fan in that moment. That the reason I asked that is because I've loved talking ball with you, and yes, you are that crazy fan, but you're also you're a great fan, man. And I don't know.
Thank you.
I think
Thank you. I appreciate that.
The Talkin Yanks community appreciates that, and the internet trolls they get all of us sometimes, but
they are who they are, and whoever has an impression of me, you don't know me. Just like I don't know you. Just like I don't know these guys. I mean, they're human beings. At the end of the day, if I'm talking about something as a play or this or that, I'm not talking about you as the human being. I'm just talking about the baseball aspect of it.
Right.
Personally, if I was attacking somebody and their character, that's a different. I'm not going to do that. I'm just talking like a fan.
Right.
Every fan is like that. This is New York. This is the Yankees. This is a tough place to play.
Jazz.
You got a lot of wackadoos, lunatic fans like me that are hardcore, die hard, but will support you to the end.
Jazz's quotes recently were so good.
That's why he loves it.
Playing in every game matters. It makes me play better.
Yeah. I think he gets it. I think he loves playing here. I think he's built to play here. Not everybody is made for this team. I've seen guys come here and, they bottom out. They just, they couldn't play here. Sonny Gray, other guys come here. All of a sudden they can't pitch. Right. All of a sudden they can't hit. It's a lot of nerve-wracking pressure.
Right.
Not everybody was made to put that uniform on. You got a guy like Paul O'Neill. He was just made to be a Yankee. Jeter, he had thick skin. That's why Jeter was so great.
Every game, every play mattered.
Yeah, he was mentally strong.
Yep. Paul O'Neill in right field taking hacks by himself.
Just a savage. Bernie Williams, a quiet assassin.
Right.
Posada, he's a killer.
Bernie cool as a cucumber.
Burn, baby, burn.
Bernie cool as a cucumber until he pissed on that ball, and then he'd spin and dance. Like Bernie, he competed. He wanted to win.
Oh, I love Bernie.
I love Bernie.
Bernie and he's an artist.
Yeah, right?
He's an artist.
Have you done anything with him?
I played his softball game one time. And
okay.
He was really nice. He was like, hey, man, it was just such a really soft-spoken, really intelligent, sweet guy. That team was made up of, they just had a lot of character on that team, the 90s.
Right.
From Joe Torre to Zimmer to Jeter to O'Neill to Bernie to Tino, Posada. I mean, it's not just talent, it's chemistry.
Right.
That's where you win.
Dodgers had that.
Dodgers
had a lot of talent, but
sometimes you got the chemistry. Yankees didn't have the most talent. They weren't the most superstars back then, but they had the best team.
Yeah.
And they would beat you one way or the other. And that's what I've been missing with these Yankee teams. It's like they're sexy. They're like a sexy hot chick. They hit the home run or they leave you for dust. So it's like, come on, we got to win.
Yeah.
You don't always got to hit a home run.
No.
You don't.
You got to make the right play.
You got to make the play. Just make the play. Just move the runner over, whatever.
When they make the plays, they win.
Yeah, like these stupid 10th inning games. They give you a run. You got to score one, if not two. I hate that rule, by the way. It's not real baseball. But, if you don't score, you're up the creek. They got a man in scoring position. Drives me insane.
Yeah.
Even yesterday, I almost missed a flight watching the stupid 10th inning. Then I'm in the car and I find out, Grand Slam! And I'm like, whoa! I was happy to travel. It's like, you're going to miss the flight. You're going to miss the flight. This is what my whole life gets turned upside down over the freaking Yankees.
I get it. And I think everyone listening gets it.
And then I get nothing but hate.
Yanks go on a 3-game losing streak, and it's not as sunny out. The weather's bad. The pizza doesn't taste as good.
Nothing tasted good.
They
win. I go to bed happy. I feel like tomorrow the sun's gonna come up.
Yeah, it's
a sickness.
It does. It really does.
People have an addiction. I'm alcoholic. It's Sometimes I need to check in.
Yours is baseball.
It's baseball.
It's Yankees baseball. Well, hey, I'm glad we have you.
I'm
I'm glad
on
we
it.
got to do
Thank
this.
you.
And we'll are you going to games in
Did you see
October?
highest to
What are you doing?
lowest?
I have not.
Yeah, so
I watched.
I'm playing a Yankee fan in the movie.
Yeah.
So
this is what your like 4th or 5th Spike Lee movie?
it's like,
Something like that.
let's see, Mo Better, Jungle, 5th. Yeah,
Spike.
Yeah.
Not bad.
Pretty
Not bad.
Pretty good.
For a guy,
And
a
he-
guy from Queens.
A guy from Queens.
Who
Yeah,
dodged being a Mets fan. That was
Dodged
your, that
being
was
a
your
Mets
best,
fan.
That was your best move you did.
that's right.
That one's probably going to come back.
I
to
know.
me.
My brother even said, Nick, why don't you become? I'm like, no, John, I can't be a Mets fan.
I can't do
Even
it.
if you paid me, I can't be a Mets fan.
You made the right move.
Thank you.
Thank you so much
Yeah.
for coming through. Thank your son Nick for setting it up.
All
your whole
right.
crew
And yeah,
you got.
delivering happiness when it comes out.
Yeah.
You guys were great. It was a great episode. Glad I got to break bread with you guys. And yeah, I'm hoping to come maybe for the wild card. If not, definitely the next round. But I might come. I might if the games are at home. I'm thinking about it.
Okay.
Because I don't know if the anxiety of watching it on TV is making me nervous.
Right.
Sometimes I'm in the stadium. I feel like I have more power.
You do.
No, I feel that way.
I know.
I have there's a weirdness about me that way.
We
So
might need you at the stadium then.
you guys are going to be here, so I might have to come and be with you guys on one way or another. You guys will be in the stadium, or you'll be watching it.
We sell a bunch of streams, so we need to hit like a minimum, but it's all the games.
Oh,
So if the Yankees make it far enough, we can start attending games.
Oh.
So it's a little chicken in the egg.
Chicky.
Which, yeah.
all right. Well, we'll figure it
So
out.
yeah, we'll figure it out. We'll go.
Salute,
Hey,
Jake.
Thank you so much. Appreciate you guys, and we'll see you soon.